taking on the #1 overall seed, the man who's expected to take home the title. Give it up for Box Eyes View.
One of the most humble and laid-back fighters. He has this little character. He goes, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy.
It's just because he told me on stage earlier he's winning the whole thing.
Hey, no. He is humble. He is
cold-blooded, and this will be contested in the middleweight division. So let's see in real life, but we're not getting it. We're getting it here on Undisputed.
insane counter uppercut. That's why I love the game, Todd. The matchups you want to see in real life that might not happen, you can relive in Undisputed.
David Benavidez, part of the TLC Mexican Monster Pack, the headliner. Rave reviews on David Benavidez.
Oh, no, yeah, he's a very beloved fighter. And not just in real life, but also in the game, because as you can see, Todd, there's quite a height discrepancy here, and he has power and reach, almost the Tyson Fury of this division.
That's why he's already competing at light heavyweight. He's talking into it, cruiserweight eventually. A real menace is Benavidez. When you hear about guys being weight bullies, imagine if he came back down to 168.
An absolute
Canelo,
bully.
man.
An absolute bully.
Good start to this fight for cold-blooded, but Box Eyes Views knows exactly what he's doing in there.
Oh, 1,000%. And nice counter hook. And one thing about Box Eyes View that I actually like and admire is that Box Eyes View is so gifted at reading his opponent. He will call what you're going to throw before you throw it right in front of you. And Todd, look at these guys. A total different fight from when Fight Night's Finest was fighting against iGame You Watch. We see their stamina bar going to the tank early in the round. You can see right now they're kind of throwing caution to the wind and just letting those hands fly. Oh, nasty.
Right? Nasty.
You got to watch that boy, Box. Okay, so the red bar up top is your overall health. How much damage you took to your body, how much damage you took to your face. Your block is not added to that, but it's overall health of who you are. And the white bar you see right now, kind of bouncing up and down as they throw punches, that's their stamina bar. The white bar being their short-term stamina, the gray bar behind it being their long-term stamina. And that's why the body shots are important, Todd, because as time goes on, that gray bar goes down and the stamina that's available is affected based on how you play the game.
Well said. I love the ripples in the body when someone lands a shot.
I know that's funny, right? I mean, a guy of my size, height, and girth, I would want to see my ripples, they get a punch in the body.
It would just continuously ripple with every shot.
It would be a never-ending wave, man. Never-ending wave.
All right, so what would your advice be to someone who picks David Benavidez on how to best implement his character?
Use your length. Pause. Make sure you're outside the pocket. Make sure you're jabbing. Make sure you're making that fighter come get you. But the thing about David Benavidez is that he's so tempting to use in the pocket because the man can fight in the pocket. He has power. So you want to use him like that, but you got to remember you have the height advantage. So you got to make sure you use all your tools at your disposal. Like that right there. Perfect counter shot from David Benavidez. Make Canelo come get you.
Again, cold-blooded is fighting as Benavidez. Box-eyed views, the #1 overall seed here tonight, is fighting as Saul Canelo Alvarez.
Absolutely, Todd. And fun facts about our creators. As I said, that Box Eyes Views is actually a former boxer himself. But just giving a shout out to Cold Blooded, he's actually to make sure you use that.
All right. Canelo.
Oh,
nice counter shot with the left. He was baiting Benavidez in for that.
That's what Box Eyes is good for him, man. That's what makes him so dangerous. Oh, and nice response. Ripping the body. And listen, before this started, Todd, I was telling you that you have to be an idiot to fight against Canelo in this game in the pocket. With that liver destroyer trait, you don't want to take any body shots from Canelo. Nice side step to avoid that jab. Tactical game so far. One thing I enjoy about these guys, Todd, is they have a great balance from having a good chess match to fighting more violent than we've seen in this competition so far. They're the ones actually throwing it all against the wind right now. Nice slice, that kind of nice body.
I think Benavidez was going to stay at range, but he's right there in the pocket. He just paid for it. Canelo landing a left to the head and now downstairs.
Man, he's still paying cash for that decision, Todd. As I said, and as you just said right here, he should be minding his distance. But being in the pocket is one place. You do not want to face Canelo, but he's choosing to fight dangerous. But let's hope it pays off after we see these fight cards. But honestly, Todd, I don't know if I trust him no more.
Yeah. The last fight, I cannot believe that I game you watched lost to Fight Night's finals.
I won't lie. Even though I got Fight Night as a favorite, that one hurt for me because I thought he had to upset. But there's something that Fight Night fighters knows that we don't. And tonight, he showed it already. David Benavidez has an upset for Box Eye's View. 30-27. I did not expect to see cold-blooded up on the scorecards. It's crazy. Maybe that those buys might have hurt the performance of our top seeds. But once again, Todd, we had this exact same scenario one fight ago where our top seed was losing, and then at the very end, surprise, I'm top seed for a reason.
Benavidez being a little more cautious in his approach, but still, Box Eye's View making him pay.
Making him pay cash too, Todd. Saying, go to the bank, make a withdrawal, and I need that cash in hand.
Good
Once
right
again,
for Canelo.
$5 right there, $5. Woo, and that's $10 right there to the body, and $5 right back. This is a nice cash exchange. I like fights like this, Todd.
You think we're going to see a knockdown in this fight? These guys are landing a lot of power punches.
I'm not going to lie, Todd. I think we might have one impending. If I had to guess who's going down first, I hate to say it, but down goes Benavidez for me. It's a body shot match right now. Sidestep. Both being invasive. Both having good head movement here. Benavidez trying to actually clock his opponent.
Well, if you look at the stamina bar, Alvarez's bar is much smaller than David Benavidez.
Yeah, Todd, but
would that be a problem late in the fight?
You know what? Usually, Todd, I would say so, but if I'm being completely honest, I don't think that's going to be a factor in this fight because there's not as big of a gap. Goodness gracious. There's not as big of a gap as there was a 10% difference. That doesn't seem like much, but it seems like much when one's in flat-footed and the other has 10% left to go. Woo! Nice lean back jab counter.
Boy, a jab could be just as effective as a power punch, especially when your opponent's walking in. You use his own momentum to hurt it.
Absolutely, Todd. Yeah, a punch is a punch. Doesn't matter if it's a jab or a play shot. If you get hit with that punch right, you might just go down or get wobbled.
See if Canelo focuses on the body. Benavidez, such a big, tall tree in there. There's a lot to work with.
A whole lot, Todd. And I think that Canelo's honestly doing all the right things. But in all honesty, it's a nice trade. Look at that counter shot for counter shot. Literally insane. Once you call out one counter shot, the next one flies on the radar. Body shot from Benavidez. Body shot from Canelo.
And notice how both of these fighters are constantly moving. You can't stand still and undisputed. That's a death toll.
Absolutely, Todd. If you stand still and undisputed, and honestly, if you move too much, that's also a death toll too. Absolutely. Oh, look at that counter shot. The thing about these two guys is that they came here to box. They're not in loose footwork. They're not dancing around the ring. They said, meet me in the middle by the logo, and let's see who's a real man right here. Nasty hook up top of Canelo. Body work from Benavidez and counter jab.
That could have really stunned Benavidez. I'm surprised.
And counter jab from Benavidez. See what I said, Todd? Once you call one, the other happens right away.
We're in round 5, scheduled for 10. This is our second semifinal. The first one, controversially, was won by Fight Night's finest, so he'll be awaiting the winner.
Not gonna lie, man, I still feel sorry for our game you watch, man, because I thought that he was gonna pull the upset out. He came out energized, he did his thing, and I'm not sure what happened, but them fight cards are known a little bit better by Fight Night's finest.
All right, round 6, scheduled for 10.
I don't know if you know what that was, Todd, but that was a respectful bow. When you play online, you kind of like put your guard up and you lean forward as a bow. Both fighters bow, so they're still showing respect despite the war that they're having and the show they're putting on right now. A little bit contrary to what we had the last fight, where there was some taunts and a little bit of ego in there. It's all respect and more violence this fight.
And you can see Saul Alvarez now can no longer go into the loose footwork mode.
Nope, he's done so, man.
Yeah.
He is in flat-footed movement from that extreme body work from cold-blooded. Now he has to deal with that.
But you know what? Alvarez is a flat-footed fighter anyway, so that won't be too detrimental for him. But it's still not a good look.
No, right, absolutely. If we're being honest here, Todd, every time we see Canelo fight, that movement he has right now, it seems more natural to who he actually is. But if you know anything about playing undisputed, even though you're gassed, you're still dangerous. And even when you're rocked, you're still dangerous. Oh, look at that, just like that.
Canelo's rocked David Benavidez. Can he put the big Mexican down?
I think he can, Todd. Few more seconds to do so. All right, and he's still in there. Look at that. See that block is down, body health low. As I said, that liver destroyer trait, Todd, you have to watch the body shots you take from Canelo.
Caught him again. This is a good sequence now for Box Eyes views.
That's what we call, and look at that. Now he's in flat-footed movement too. He evened the playing field with those body shots, Todd.
Yeah, they're beating the hell out of each other.
I love it. More body shots.
Such an even fight, too. I don't know who's winning.
5 seconds left. And then you know what, Todd? I give my humble prediction. Next round, we're going to see a knockdown. These guys laying it all out. Canelo 28% stamina. Benavidez at 37%. They're saying we're at HyperX and we want to show. Benavidez up on every scorecard right now.
They gave him every round. That's surprising, especially when you consider Benavidez almost got dropped in the last round. How did they give that round to Benavidez?
It looks like he had the more respectable work despite the fact of him being dazed. But here's where Box Eyes might just get more dangerous. But Todd, we can look at that scorecard, but we see what happened last time. Good God Almighty with that combination. It might get ugly, Todd.
Man, these guys are just letting the hammer drop.
Putting on a real show. Nice hook, nice step back. Uppercut from Benavidez. Body from Canelo. You got to watch that body. That liver destroyer trait is a real one, Todd.
Wow, this is an incredible semifinal. Nice shot there from Canelo. You can see the sweat fly off Benavidez's head.
Now that's the show. Oh, nice counter punch. Head held low. Back up, Benavidez. Back up, Benavidez.
He's hurt again. Look at Canelo running into the fire.
And he might go down, Todd. He might go down, Todd.
And he avoids the drama for now, but man.
He's not safe.
He's rocked him again.
Head held crucial. That's why I said do not fight in the pocket with Canelo Alvarez. Way to stay out of danger there.
He's trying to pick his shot. He's got to be patient. Benavidez is just living on the edge.
He has to watch that head held, Todd. He keeps playing with fire, and as you can see, he's getting burned over and over.
Both guys are depleting their gas tanks. They're putting on a show here, and they still got 3 rounds left after this.
Todd, head held. Watch it. I'm trying to tell you. Here it comes. Counter shot from Canelo. We want to see one more stun if he's not careful. Oh, saved by the bell.
That's the best round we've seen tonight in any of the games.
Absolutely. Best round. They're putting on the best performance, period.
And look how low their stamina bars are. 1 or 2 punches and you're gassed.
Absolutely, Todd. I love it. This is the heartbeat of undisputed. Two fighters that want to get in that ring, put on a real boxing fight, but also they want to fight. Oh, good shot by Benavidez. Those shots aren't secure, though, because you got that granite chin from Canelo.
I'm a bit surprised Canelo hasn't been buzzed yet. Benavidez has been buzzed at least 3 times.
But I think that's the story of Canelo's whole career.
Yeah,
You're
right.
surprised he's not buzzed.
Well, he's never been down in his career, has Saul Canelo Alvarez.
Nah, not at all. You seen that fight he had
That's
with
why when I
Danny?
hear people predicting Crawford to win by knockout, I'm like, are you crazy? You out of your mind?
I mean, well, they're special fighters, Todd, and Terrence Crawford is one of those special fighters. And truth be told, I kind of agree with Roy Jones Jr. If anyone, oh!
Finally, Benavidez goes down
like lightning. That was fast.
1, 2,
Come on, man.
3.
So Box Eyes View gets the first knockdown, and that could loom large in a fight that Benavidez, according to the predicted scores, is winning handily. Let's see the replay of that knockdown. Upstairs and downstairs, and the monster's on his knees. Back to live action here. 36 seconds to go in round number 8. Big left for Benavidez.
He wants that action back, Todd. Don't blame him.
You know what? I bet this is what the fight would look like in real life. If we could ever get these two guys into the ring, this fight would look just like this.
Perfect simulation so far. Man, what a fight. What an absolute matchup here. You couldn't ask for more than this right here at HyperX Arena. Looking at the fans here, the stands, they're loving it, they're clapping, they're enjoying it. VIP section, eating their fried chicken while also watching this fight, enjoying the action.
Fried chicken and undisputed, they go together like peanut butter and jelly.
And they always will. They always will, Todd.
It just gets your controller all greasy if you eat fried chicken and play video games.
Yeah, with these tenders they got here, too much sauce. And it kind of looks like that's the case right now for Canelo. He has too much sauce in this fight. I'm loving how humble this fight is. There's not much trash talking, and they're actually having a casual conversation while putting on this extreme beating. They're having a friendly talk. There's nothing about this fight that's friendly, Todd.
Well, I'd like to see Benavidez get his back. You know, he's been dropped. Look at the head damage.
And that's no bam.
Canelo's rocked him again. Will we see Benavidez down for a second time?
I think we might, Todd.
Box Eyes Views.
And he survives. 2 counters. Uh-oh. In the corner. But don't put Canelo there because he's still, look at that head health. Low.
Woo! Canelo with that iron chin refusing to be rocked.
Oh, but watch your head health, buddy. Even when you're wounded and undisputed, you're still dangerous. This right here, old school Mexican style fighting. They both flat-footed, right in the pocket, exchanging hands. One has to go down. I'm going to Benavidez. Yes, sir, that head health.
He's stumbling backwards. Canelo, a good finisher. He's already dropped him once. Had him rocked multiple times, but he gets out of it.
Survival, 10 seconds left in this round here, Todd.
So 1 round to go in this, our second semifinal. Fantastic battle between Canelo and Benavidez.
What a fight. HyperX, put your hands together for this fight right here. So these guys putting on a classic for us right here at HyperX in Las Vegas.
All right, according to this predicted scorecard, Benavidez is up by 4. I don't buy that for a second.
Yeah, Todd, I don't know if I can trust these scorecards anymore because we both could have put our life on iGame you watched in that last fight. And here we are with Fight Night's finest having his hands raised.
Well, if you do go by that score, then another knockdown. He might just get it.
And he got it.
Benavidez again.
And he got it, Todd. He got it, Todd. Nasty combination.
3, 4, 5.
Benavidez down for the second time. And the scorecards are much tighter now for sure. Only 1:40 to go.
Humble bow. How can these guys be so humble while they fight like enemies? Oh!
Counter shot from David Benavidez. He might need a knockdown now. We have no idea what these scorecards are going to look like.
That's 2 10-8 rounds, Todd.
But Benavidez did do well in the earlier rounds. Cold-blooded. Started well, but it's Canelo and Fox Eyes Views who's closing strong.
Let's hope that does carry him, Todd, because right now the end of this fight is not really going in his favor. In that classic Canelo uppercut, we see right to the chin of Benavidez.
Will we see another knockdown with 30 seconds to go?
Wild hook from Benavidez. Counter punch from Benavidez. You got 20 seconds to get yours back, Benavidez.
Stand and deliver.
Stand and bang. 5 seconds left, fellas.
Oh, boy.
Last
All right, who's
Canelo.
going to get the decision?
It's a draw! Go away! Ain't no way it's a draw. Now we need Will Kinsler to come and step in and figure out who won this
All
fight.
right, hold on. Let's listen in. All right. We're going to go by punches landed. Whoever landed more punches is going to win. David Benavidez is the winner due to punches landed after a draw. So cold-blooded advances to the final, Jeremy.
Oh my goodness, Todd. What a fight. I don't even know if the finals is going to be that good, Todd. That was a fight of the ages right there, man. That's a classic.
Wow.
HyperX